What's up, guys? How's it going? Happy Tuesday night. Happy Tuesday night.
Yes, sir.
Thank you guys for coming. I know it's a Tuesday night and there's so much better shit to do. So yeah, guys, real quick before we start, I want to know. Let me write this down. What are some things that you guys would I'm gonna go in detail of what we do, wholesaling, how to find deals, how to sell them, direct mail, what to say on the phone, sales. I'm gonna go into creative deals, things like that. But what are some things that you guys would like in your mind, like, okay, I want to know this, or I want to get this out of this meeting to help me, find a deal, make some money, etc., etc.
Yeah. How do you keep track of what's going on out of state?
That's the strategy starting wholesale.
Awesome.
How do you keep track of what markets are better than others?
Scrub lists. Just launched our podcast, so I don't have the information, but it's called Flipping Miami by Raul. I only have 3 episodes on there. I should be posting 1 to 2 episodes a week. You can find that on the podcast app on your phone, Spotify, SoundCloud, all that. Overall, we pay a lot of commissions to other wholesalers, investors. So does everybody else. Look around, definitely encourage you guys to network. There's been deals that have been done just through the people, not including us, just like through the people here, so it's pretty cool. So I encourage you guys to do that. The roof literally needs, Jesus. So what are we going to talk about today? What is wholesale really? What is a deal? Do I need a license? I get that a lot. Do I need a license to do deals? What's the deal with that? How can I find deals in today's market? There's a lot of unmotivated sellers that are looking to sell. How are you going to make money from these people? That's huge right now. Actually, the first podcast I made for the 3 episodes is why investors suck. So here's some of my favorite ways, right? There's a lot of ways. These are probably some of the key ways. You got direct mail, driving for dollars, bandit signs, door knocking, cold calling. This is the one I would choose if I only had $500 left to my name. I would choose this. Real estate agents, referrals, and GoSection8.com, which is a ninja trick. There's quite a few of you guys in here. You have us, some of our teammates here. I don't know, by raise of hands, are any of you guys already doing some wholesale deals? I know we got a few there. We got some in the back. Cool. So I encourage you guys to collaborate. We spend, you can read the numbers there, but overall, we pay a lot of commissions to other wholesalers, investors, and so does everybody else. In this business, it's not like Publix versus Whole Foods. It's everyone who's got the people who've got the good deals and the good buyers wins. I'll go over that. I'm assuming you mean like once you got a list, how to get the phone numbers and how to make sure that the phone numbers actually hit, things like that. Versus pro data. Then a year later, everyone started running 3 million miles. Not everyone, but yeah, pretty big chunk of people. And same shit, right? You guys see me here. You talk to other people that are doing deals. You're like, oh crap, this guy can do it. I can do it too. It's really that simple. That's the reason that I got encouraged to do this. It's not that challenging. It's not completely easy. There's a lot of work that we were talking about. There's hours that need to be spent, concentrated hours. There's things that you got to learn and do. But man, it's so possible. And you can actually make some, whether you want to do it as a lifestyle and just do it part-time, make an extra couple thousand, or if you want to have it as a business or a bolt-on to whatever, it's very, very doable. And I don't know if you guys live here in Miami, South Florida, this is a pretty good market. It's hot, it's really tough to find deals nowadays, but when you find deals, you'll make some good money if you know what you're doing. So, pretty cool, man. That's the reason I started, and hope it gives you guys some value. What we got next? So, why anyone can do this? Because I can do it, right?
Why are they singles?
I was working really hard that night. So I started, I was 21 years old, or 20. This was literally me, it still is me, obviously. But you know, I started using a whiteboard. I used to like drive. This was one of my good buyers back in the day. I would like pick them up for breakfast and drive them around to houses. You know, literally I was just a kid, just trying to figure out how to make some money in real estate. And just goes to show you, anyone can do it. It's nothing special. I don't have a college degree. I used to sell cars. I don't know what to say. It's not, that's how bad it was. It's not even that much else to say. I can't say anything else. So, and this is how I spend my Friday night. So I don't know. So I don't know if that encourages people, but I thought it was it self-amuses me a little bit. So I thought it'd be cool. Thanks for pointing the camera at me while this is happening. All right, what's next? Cool, so let's just jump straight into it on a deal that he literally closed it a couple hours ago. His first deal, by the way. So, let's get into it. So this was a piece of mail, which is, this is a homeowner. This is an off-market deal that we send him a piece of mail. This is physically the piece of mail he got. Right? Not this exact one, but it's the same as that. Or I think it's pink. Is it pink now? Either got this one or a pink one. Whatever. It's the same thing in pink. And you guys can take one. I have a stack here. You guys could take it home if you want. But anyways, so we sent him this piece of mail, and he called us. You're gonna have to refresh my memory on exactly like the lead thing, but we sent him the piece of mail. He called us and he said, "Hey, yeah, I want to sell my house. I have a duplex in Homestead, and it's like all beat up, you know, etc., etc." I said, "Okay, cool. When can we go see it?" And I believe it was like fairly quickly, right? Was it a follow-up or was it
Right away.
right away? So lead, we said, "Hey, when can we go see it?" And he said, "Yeah, go check it out." We went to check it out, but he wasn't there, right? He wanted us to go see it before meeting him, which is something I dislike to do. I like to go meet him and try to get a deal that same day, that same time. Whatever, so we went to go see it. Actually, we beat him to the deal, which is pretty funny.
Oh yeah, yeah.
This is it right here.
Yeah, that's
But,
the one.
yeah, so, whatever. You know,
I'll say
so,
first.
yeah, there's enough for everybody, I think. Or just join us. If you can't beat us, just join us. I mean, that's all I can tell you.
Been to already.
Been two already, fuck. Anyways, so shit, I don't know. Maybe this isn't for you, dude. Maybe
Join.
yeah. There's things you cannot do, right? There's some kind of like very, very gray areas that you cannot do. You cannot do a seller finance. You cannot, because she has a mortgage. Okay, maybe I should go to the next slide. Okay, cool. Leave this for me. So here are some details on the deal, and I think you guys should write down. So she owes 140 on the house. House is worth 240. Her payment is $900 per month. The house rents for $2,100 per month. And that's about it. She wants her price, and it's in good shape. It needs maybe $5,000 worth of repairs. So the first thing when I started seeing this deal, I'm like, okay, number one, she has equity. Everyone know what equity is? The difference between of what she owes and what it's worth. Right now, the house is worth probably like $235, which is the price I put originally. That's like what the house is worth right now, $235. It's worth $242 if you do some repairs. But I'm gonna show you now how we overpay and we can still get the deal. So, house is worth $235 right now. We're paying $242. All those numbers. Now, she has an FHA loan. You cannot do a seller finance or seller wrap on FHA loans. Why? Because of paperwork. Because of legalities, I don't really fucking know, to be honest. And I don't care to find out. You just can't do it. You can't do it. But what you can do with an FHA loan is what's called a lease option. Bye.